Sending so much love to your light. Thank you so much for being here on this earth plane. Through it all, it's such a wild ride that we're on right now, and we are so deep in the middle of the deconstruction to reconstruct in this matrix. Hello and welcome. Hello, hello. So this is what's coming through today. I feel like I'm always saying, we just came through the next level and through the next level, and indeed we are. There was a fundamental, palpable shift after the experience of this weekend. And what Spirit is showing me is that we have come through a resurrection, if you will, a remembrance. It's that I am Christed consciousness that has been elevated to the next level. And so much symbolism of this weekend, but also that we went metaphorically and energetically through a shift of frequency into our remembrance. It is as if we are being resurrected. The parts of ourself that had been fragmented, that had been left behind through all of these lifetimes and through this density ride we've been on here on planet Earth. We've had to shed so much and to leave so much of our truest essence behind. And there's this opportunity at hand right now where we're in this like resurrection to be remembered, where the pieces and parts of us are coming back up and in to integrate. We get to have our galactic memory banks re-enhanced and reactivated is what they're saying. So what they wanted to say today, and this is so important, is they wanted to talk about moving past confusion, this thought of like, I don't know and what's happening, and I feeling like where things are in discord or no longer in alignment, yet feeling like you don't know what the next steps are. There's always the opportunity for the pause when you don't know. But the word that keeps coming through today, it's a few of them, it's surrender. In so many ways, you are being summoned to hand it all over, to surrender everything that you believed, that you thought you knew, in some ways, everything that you had created in the old, all of your master plans of where you're going and what that looks like and who you're going there with and how it's going to be, literally stripping everything away, everything that you believe and everyone that you attach to. Now that sounds big, and indeed it is. And they were talking about this 3D ideal of how much grief, right? There's this level of grief of letting go because the mind perceives it to be a certain way. But the soul knows, right? The soul knows where you're going. The soul knows that you are forever in the highest way, greatest good, connected to everything and everyone that has ever been. But you have to hand it all over, all of it. You have to surrender it all so you can be in this resurrection frequency of remembrance, of reconnection, of restabilizing in an entirely new way that's never been done before. So they also were saying that the egoic self is dying, but actually we perceive it as death, but it's really to integrate. And so all of this surrendering, letting go, this sense of death and dying and dismembership in some ways of the old, really so that we can be rebirthed, born, raised up, and connected to everything in the new. And there's grief. So they were really talking today about grief. And if you're experiencing any kind of grief, yes, to be with that is part of the acceleration, to really kind of grieve the old ways, but it's the old expressions, the old attachments, the old belief systems, to see clearly with your real eyes through the illusions. And as you see more and more and more with your real eyes, when you realize what's been so distorted here, and there'll be more and more and more for you to see, to intuit, to know, to feel in your greatest expression. When you see, there's grief that comes through that of where the illusions have played out in, of, and around you. And it's okay. They're saying, be in that grief. And know that you won't drown in it, is what they're saying. So grief shows up in lung energy. And so the sense of drowning, right? That's the lungs filling with liquid. They're like, you will not drown. And then water is also symbolic of emotion. Isn't this interesting? So you will not drown in the deep well of grief. In fact, you will be purified, and it is what they're saying. And you will be remembered, and you will rise up and realize that there is, in fact, no separation. Everything is in unification and harmonization, no matter how it plays out on earth plane. And so we have to let go. We have to, part of us is dying, but metaphorically, energetically, so that the part of you that is in more deeply resonance of being remembered might rise up, may be reborn, may be resurrected. And so you can be in that full expression of who you are at soul level. The mind says, no, 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 I don't want to let go. I'm so afraid. And the heart says, it's all an illusion. And what really came through, and this is what I want to speak through your hearts, is the council and spirit connected through said, it is safe. You are held. You can rest and relax and let go. Feel that for a moment. Feel what the sweet surrender of letting go and knowing that like the moment you let go, you're held and you get to raise back up. You're safe. You're not alone. This is happening through each and every one of us. And be as you be and hold the light for the freedom that's awaiting you on the other side. So I would love for you to comment below, what is this letting go, this death, this grief, this rising up anew? What's it like for you? What's your experience? I'm sending so much love to your light. We are here deconstructing and resurrecting together as one. We rise in love, in light. Your soul knows you are safe. Let go. I love you. Have a blessed day.